Hello, everybody, and welcome to this live stream where I don't even know where to start. I've been having quite the week, guys, quite the week. So I'm kind of looking towards you guys to give me a little something back. Give me a little feel good. Okay. Because I've had a rough time. Okay. So long story short, for those of you who know about my car troubles, members, you could probably know about this more than anybody else. Jeff, hello. I went to go pick up my car yesterday and I got in the car and drove the car off the lot and it broke down. Same problem. And I'm just defeated. So many things, and I've been trying, but so many things have just been like small little things have just been like breaking down. And when this happens, we have to realize like it's kind of like there's no coincidences in the world, you know, like when things fuck up repeatedly and a bunch of things are fucking up, there's a reason. There's something that's pulling you towards one thing rather than something else. Okay. And I've been having a very hard time inside my head the last couple of days. I had 2 poems published by an editor I've been trying to get in front of. Then we were at the same open mic Friday. Oh my God. So wait, he just published 2 of your poems today? Lucy, hello. Although I will say this, there's been a couple things that have made my week not so dim, even with all of these problems I've been having. And this is one of them. She published them Wednesday. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so it's just someone you've been wanting to like get to know. Published them Wednesday, and then you saw her Friday. That's awesome. So this has been making me feel so good. Just doing this over and over and over again. Like this is so fucking soothing and so I don't know, and it fucking exfoliates the fuck out of my skin. My hands are softer than anything. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I've just been doing this shit, loving it. The Literary Underground. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Check it out. I probably should have changed I need to put links for the free downloads in the thing. So if you don't know, go to mattwallart.com and you can get a couple free poetry books. Little anthologies there if you have not yet done that. Oh man, I'm fucking this whole thing up. Anyway, so I did that. And then I went to Blick Art Supply, which is generally a very expensive store. But today's actually the last day of this ridiculous sale. So I got a ton of stuff that I needed to get, and I got a bunch of stuff that I've been planning on getting. So it's not just like, I mean, some of the stuff I got is stuff I'm going to be able to use for like years. Like this cleaner with an agitator in it for your brushes. Been wanting to get one of these for a while. A big old thing of soap, like to clean your brushes with too. Just little things like that. I got some super big paper. And then I've been doing this. I've been cataloging my pieces here and trying to make it to where like Like, what's a good example? So like now when I have something, I'll put the title of it, and then I'll put the date it was done and what number it was done. So for instance, there's a lot of times when I'll do anywhere from like 3 to 10 or 12 paintings in a day. Like if they're just like, especially paper ink paintings, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll put like what they are, and then I'll put like where I was when I did it. Do I have that on here? Oh, I didn't put that on this one. So let me just do that. So a little, so like what like address I was at when I did it, kind of thing. So you might have recognized this before. So just stuff like that. So I've been doing that, trying to get that done, and then I have to do like a what do you call it? Like a catalog of all of this shit, and so that's going to be kind of time consuming. Let's see. Have you heard of Chad Horn? He's a poet and used to write for Cream. I met him at that open mic. You would dig his stuff. All right, I'd like to check it out. But so Jeff did an open mic. Jeff got some stuff published. What like things can we celebrate you guys? Everyone else who's here. Like what else has been going on in your life, guys? Drop some humble brags in there and let's not be fucking humble about it. Let's go around sucking each other's blech. You know what I'm saying? Because that's always good. Let's fucking cheer for shit, guys. Oh, another thing that happened while I was editing footage from the art week, my old card reader died, like in the middle of offloading footage. And so I was worried that the footage was fucking destroyed or anything. But I went and got a new card reader and everything seems to be okay. So that's like another thing that's been going on. Just like all these little things. All of these little things have been happening. And it's just been going back to the other thing. Like there are no coincidences. When a bunch of things are happening, it's kind of like a thing trying to stop you from moving forward. Okay. So that makes me think, what the fuck is stopping me? Like what is the thing? Am I not supposed to be doing the whole art week thing? Am I not supposed to be like getting involved in all this shit? Am I supposed to be just focusing on doing my outsider art and just stay like that? I met a guy at the Blick art store named Garrett who makes amazing shit. And it's funny because we were talking about Dubuffet, and some of his stuff is very reminiscent of Dubuffet and very reminiscent of David Lynch, which is weird because we did start talking about David Lynch. So it's like if you could take David Lynch and Dubuffet and like mix them together, that's what this guy does. And hopefully I'll get to take a look at some of his stuff. Maybe I could go do like a visit of his work and show you guys some of it. It's really cool. Let me see if I can pull something up. It's just really chunky. So if you like really textured stuff, you would really, really dig his stuff. Let me see. This one I fucking love. This is so fucking Dubuffet looking. Okay. Now, like when you get all in it, look at that. Oh, you just want to run your hand over it, man. That's super cool. Really, really cool shit. And then what's more of his like lynchy stuff? Like that's kind of lynchy looking. This one for sure, because it totally reminds me of rabbits. And there's actual David Lynch one that he has David Lynch coming out of a hidey hole. Oh, I don't think that's his though. Let me see. Yeah, no, that wasn't his. My bad. Sorry. This one's his though. Look at that. That's awesome. This is Garrett Haba. So let me see if I could get to his page so you guys can see it. And he has a band called the Soft Hills. If you want to take a look at it there. So there you go. Super cool, super cool. But yeah, so I got 5 canvases that are really good size that I'm gonna be doing my new series on, and I got a bunch of paint. Maybe I should do like a haul of all the shit I got because I got 5 different size big ass canvases, um, a shit ton of paint. I got really nice brushes because I'm going to try to do something here. When I'm working with oils, I'm going to try really hard to be very delicate with my brushes and then just use like ink and acrylic on my brushes that I beat the shit out of and see like what if the like if how do I say this? I usually buy shitty brushes because I go through them so quickly. But I was told, if you buy really good brushes, your brushes will do a lot for you. And so if that's the case, I'm going to see. So I bought some kind of expensive brushes and I'm going to try to let the brushes do more of the work and see how that goes. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for this series I'm going to do right now. I'm like kind of freaking out about it, honestly. So fingers crossed. Um, that texture is crazy. Yeah, we were talking about all the stuff we put into our paints, and like we were talking about, like just like sand and concrete, like powdered concrete, and just like other powders. And then I started telling him how I put like skin and stuff in my paint, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like sand my skin off so the powder, like from my arms, my like hands, my feet, like I know that's gross, guys, calm the fuck down. But like my skin, like I shave it and sand it down into my paint. And then sometimes I have blood in my paint. Sometimes I have like spit in my paint, obviously. Sometimes I have like pus in my paint, but it's all from me, No shit. I draw the line at shit, guys. Come on. But he was just like, "Oh shit, that's some heavy energy," and I'm like, "Oh my god, you understand?" Like, yes, like totally. Um, so that was really cool. Uh, but yeah, I definitely want to go to the beach and like paint a big canvas and then drop it in the sand and then pick it up and then paint over that and then use like the salt water as like the medium for like thinning out my paint on the thing. So I don't know. That's going to be something kind of fun to play with and seeing what I could get away with. So that's a whole other thing. But anyway, so that's what's going on, guys. Hi. Um, but yeah, I'm just I don't know how else to talk about how I've been feeling. The other thing that's been really hard is that going back over all of these pieces, it's really difficult because a lot of these pieces I was making with my ex, like not with her, but like she was there. And so when I think about like the dates and having to like date these and all these other things, and I think about um what was going on and what was happening at that time in my life, It's really weird. And I did 2 self-portraits, like, over the course of me and her being together, and one of them was when things were okay for the most part, and one of them was when things weren't okay. And when you look at the 2 self-portraits, it's fucking terrifying, at least to me. Should I show you guys? Should I get that shit out? Hey, Jeff, what's up? Woo! Okay, so this is one of them. Hang on a second. I think this is the other one. Yeah. Okay. So for those of you who have like the Preview of a Dangerous Mind book, like you'll recognize this. Okay. So this is the self-portrait of me when things were going okay. And I was just busting ass as an artist, you know, doing my fucking thing, right? When things weren't going good, this was the fucking self-portrait I did. So this is the difference. Okay. This was me when things were okay. This was me when things weren't okay. Okay. So as you can see, things were fucked. All right. But it's just so weird that like it's that obvious, you know? So anyway, that just blew my mind. So but yeah. And I'm trying to, because like I was very good about cataloging stuff when I first started because I was giving things really bizarre names. And then I noticed that some of my paintings that I've been calling certain things, when I actually made them, I called them something different. And I just didn't realize that, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. So I'm trying to go back and change the names of stuff. You know how it goes. So yeah, what else is going on? Oh, for members, if you saw the members stream, I think from Friday when we were talking about manifestos and talking about the manifesto that I'm writing about how I see art and what my art is and the whole thing and like what my art movement is going to become and stuff like that. I want to thank you guys who are all there helping me out, like bouncing those ideas off of. It was really, really cool. But it was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine last night and I was trying to explain to her what I'm doing. And she's like, wait a second, hang on. A middle-aged white man writing a manifesto? She's like, what did she say? Oh, what did she say? Oh, I can't remember what she said, but it was something like, oh, tell me something I've never heard before. Like it was just like the funniest fucking shit in the world, dude. I don't know. I almost died. And I'm like, hey, stop. Like, you know, manifestos are like a real thing. Like artists have been writing them for years, poets have been writing them for years. Like it's a real thing. And she's like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm like, hey, just that one guy kind of fucking ruined the word manifesto for everybody. Like, calm down. It's fine. Oh, dude, you had to have been there. It was funny as shit. I was dying. But yeah, so the ideas, the theories that I'm kind of running with right now, I think are super strong, and I'm really excited about it. And it's not like we were trying to name it, but we started like fucking around with it. And some of the titles were kind of cool. And like one I never ever in a million years would have thought to call it, but now I think that's exactly what it should be. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like community is very powerful, and I just want to thank all of you guys who like are there for me all the time. Like, you guys are fucking awesome, and like I wouldn't be able to do half the shit I do if it wasn't for like you guys being a part of it with me. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. I did get my business cards. If you saw them, you saw them. And they're cool, except I asked for a certain thickness of card, and these aren't as thick as I wanted. I wanted them square originally, but then the place I was going to, if I wanted them square, I wasn't going to be able to get them right away. But if you have been following any of the shit, I don't know if I posted that video yet, but they didn't have them the day they were supposed to have them anyway. So I had to wait an extra day anyway. So if I would have known I was going to have to wait an extra day, I would have just ordered the square. You know what I'm saying? That looked good the way I had it the first time. And because I had to change everything to make it like this, I didn't realize how small the print over here was. And it's okay. And if you look at it, you can read it, but you have to like look at it. It's not like you just like glance at it and like know what it says. Like, you have to like go, oh. And I didn't want that. Like, I wanted this to be something with ease. I had shit for both sides. But again, I was trying to get them in a hurry. I needed them for Wednesday. And then I ended up not getting them until... Oh, wait, no, I needed them for Tuesday. And I ended up not getting them until Thursday. So it just stuff like that sucks, you know? But that's kind of been how this whole week has been. Like, everything has been like, I think something's going to happen. And then I go and do the thing, and then something fucks it up, like outside of my control. So the thing with the car, and for those of you who have car problems ever, you will know what this is like. Basically, the guy at the car dealership, I honestly think he's not trying to fuck me. I just don't think he knows what to do in certain circumstances. And to me, like every good Karen is like, no, motherfucker, this is what you do. Like, why do I have to tell you how to do your fucking job? You know? And I'm not doing that, but I feel like that's what's happening. Okay. So basically not the insurance, but the warranty for my car that I just got. Okay. They were giving him the runaround allegedly. And he called like 3 different people and nobody would talk to him allegedly. I called and I got someone on the phone right away. So I don't know what the fuck to say. And then it turned into this whole thing where the reason why nothing was happening was because the dealership didn't file a claim. Okay. And so when I found that out, I lost my shit and like started yelling and screaming at the dealership. But then like he couldn't explain to me why this wasn't happening. And so I'm like, can I talk to your boss? Because I don't understand why this is so fucking hard. Because when he was talking to me, it sounded like he was saying that the Honda dealership doesn't have internet access. And so, of course, I'm about to completely lose my goddamn mind, right? So then his boss is like, no. Like, you need to like file the claims online, but unless you have an account with this company beforehand, you can't file a claim. And so then I was like, okay, so then you're trying to tell me that Carmax, the biggest used car dealer in the world, you've never dealt with? Are you fucking joking me? Like, the biggest selling cars at Carmax are Hondas and Toyotas. And you've never dealt with a Honda that came from Carmax? Like, just like the whole thing, like, didn't make any sense to me. But it got to the point where I'm like, I realized all I was doing was trying to prove that they were wrong and that I was right. But at the end of the day, that doesn't fix my car. So then I'm like, okay, well, let's figure out how to fix this, because like I'm sitting here thinking you're full of shit and a liar. Anyway, long story short, when they finally got through all of this stuff and did everything they were supposed to do, the warranty company wouldn't approve the things that the Honda dealership wanted them to approve. And because one of my ignition coils went out, the dealership's like, all of them are going to go out. Okay. Usually when one goes, they all follow. So if one's dead, the rest of them are going to die. And the warranty place is like, nope, just do the one. And fucking, I guess the parts on my car on that part are all aftermarket. And the guy at the Honda place was like, usually if you tell a warranty company that there's aftermarket parts on a car, they'll tell you to replace all of them. And your warranty company won't let us do anything except the one that's broken. So they changed the one, told me I could come pick the car up. I drove it out of the garage. And as soon as I got on the street, the same thing fucking happened. No acceleration, fucking thing just wasn't working. So now all of them are dead. And now I got to wait another however many days. And the warranty company was only going to give me a car rental for one day, which means all the shit I was supposed to do Friday through Sunday, I wasn't going to be able to do because I need the car all weekend. Plus, I have my colonoscopy on Wednesday. So I'm going to need to drive out to fucking the middle of nowhere to get a fucking colonoscopy. And that's not going to be fun, and I'm going to need a car for that. So just like everything is just like happening all at once, all at the same time. And it's one of those things. But again, I feel like this is more happening because it's trying to keep me away from something for something else. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the for something else is, I'm ready for it. I just don't know what the fuck it is. So I'm trying really hard to not be super upset, super shitty, super whatever. Here, let's do this. Let's do one of these guys right here. Let's do 5 and light blue and higher. And we'll set this bad boy for faux 5. And then what will I do? I guess we'll do a live thing of me working if you guys want to watch that. Okay. What do you call that? What's that K-pop band? BTS. There we go. Behind the scenes. Like, what do you call that? Behind the scenes working on shit. Oh, I can't probably say that. On stuff. There we go. Live stream. Boom. There we go. Start goal. There. I've started a thing. And now, since my, that's another thing too. Do you guys know about getting rid of a car that you are still making payments on? I've never had to do this before, but I hate Carmax and I don't like my car. I mean, I like my car, but I don't think it's very reliable. And so I'd rather just get rid of it and get a Vespa or a Fiat. I'm fucking done. Or a Cybertruck. Why? Because Cybertrucks are ugly and gross, and I feel like I want to get one out of actually I don't want to get one. I tried to lie about it just now. I can't do it. Probably like a Mercedes. Just because I feel like when you have a nice car and you go to a nice car dealership and you're paying more for it, you get treated better. And I'm tired of being treated like they're doing me a favor by me showing up. When it should be like, dude, I'm a fucking working stiff, motherfucker. When you take my car and make me run around doing shit, I'm not getting my work done. I'm doing your work for you. And you're not going to come back to my house and do my work and make me happy. So fuck you. Do your fucking job. Don't make me do your fucking job. And then you get paid and you have your life so I could get my shit done so I could get paid and I could have my life. But this shit where like you act like you're doing me a fucking favor constantly when you're just doing your fucking job. And then when I get upset about it, make me feel like I'm a fucking Karen because like I'm upset and freaking out that like, oh shit, this is like 3 days. I didn't get to make any money because of your fucking ass. It's so fucking stupid. And then this whole thing, like one of the reasons why it was taking so long was because they were going to have to order a part. And I'm like, just go to the fucking other Honda place and see if they have it. Like there's Honda places everywhere. And they're like, oh, we don't like doing that. Why? Because it's a loss for the company. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like you're afraid of losing $80 when I'm fucking telling you like every fucking second I'm with you doing your job for you, trying to come up with creative problem solving techniques for you to do your job. Like you're putting me out. Fix my fucking shit. I'm not one of these people who have all this money coming out their ass that when their car breaks, they could either go rent a car or buy a new car. I can't fucking do that. So help a fucking brother out, dude. I'm just trying to fucking make it, dude. And all that shit, right? So it was driving me crazy because it's like they had like 3 mechanics in this big garage, but they had like 7 people pushing paper and like technicians who like do billing and shit. I'm like, you know what? Like maybe if you guys hired more mechanics, like you could speed the shit up a little bit. Maybe not so many people here answering phones and telling jokes and their helpful Honda polos. Fucking hell, dude. I used to love Honda, and this whole thing has made me not want to ever drive a fucking Honda again. Oh my God. If you guys ever want a good car, get a Honda Element and just never fucking let it go. I wish I never would have let that fucking car go. God damn it. I had that car for fucking, I don't know, it was a 2008. I had that car that whole time. The only time I ever had to take it in was when the catalytic converter got stolen off it twice and rats ate the wires on my transmission. The car itself never fucking died. There was never a fucking problem with that car. It was amazing. Loved that car. Okay, I almost got the Pilot, and I wish I would have now because it's bigger and the seats lay all the way down. I got the CRV because it's a little smaller, and I'm like, this is kind of cool. But the back seat doesn't go down all the way. So when it goes down like this. And I'm like, dude, I camp in my car. Like, I should have fucking got the Pilot. I should have got the Pilot. Anyway, it's super fucking annoying. I do like the sunroof. So, yay, a car with a sunroof. So weird, so different. But anyway. But I've seen a lot of great art installations and I've seen a lot of shitty art installations this week. So, and I've been to some galleries with amazing people, and the head of the galleries were great. The workers at the gallery were great. The people at the door at the galleries were great. And then I've been to other places where the people at the door were fucking assholes. The people behind the counter were fucking horrible fucking people. And the other people who were there, like whatever, they just ignore your fucking existence. So, and it's funny because it's like the big galleries, the really big galleries and the really small galleries are usually super fucking cool. It's the middle of the road galleries where they think they're fucking better than everybody and they treat everybody like shit. I fucking hate this. And it's the same way with production companies. Like for instance, when the first movie I was ever making, like outside of another studio or company, we were pitching the script, sending the script around, doing all the shit. Whenever we talked to like a, not even middle of the road, but like just barely above low end company, they would get on the phone just to yell at you and tell you what a fucking piece of shit you are for wasting their fucking time and stuff like that. And just be like complete fucking assholes. Okay. when we would talk to companies like American Zoetrope, like Francis Ford Coppola's company, nice as fuck. They would totally talk to you and be super sweet and nice and fucking just polite. And like when I would go to fucking Nickelodeon, not for the same project, but a different project, but Nickelodeon, Disney, Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, like where else did I fucking pitch shit? Oh, Relativity Media, Fremantle Media, all these places. Everyone was cool as shit and just fucking warm and welcoming and everything. Anytime you go to one of these like lower ball places where people think like, oh, I have to act like a bigwig, so like people know I'm important. You obviously have never been around important people if that's how you fucking treat motherfuckers. So you always know someone's position on the totem pole with how they fucking treat other people. Because here's the thing, the people at big companies or like, yeah, bigger companies, they treat everybody good because they've been around long enough to know that you never know who is going to be the person to fuck you out of a job later or who's going to be the person to do you a favor later. The person you treat like shit today might be Hollywood's darling tomorrow. So don't treat anybody shitty because you never fucking know. But the people down here, they always treat people like shit because they think it makes them seem more important, and it's not. And these people, these fucking galleries, they do that too, and it's fucking ridiculous. So and it was so funny because it's always like the people who were in like the shittiest part of town, like their galleries in like a shitty fucking neighborhood, like your car is going to get keyed or stolen if you go to this gallery. And then the people there act like they're too good to fucking talk to you. And it's like, motherfucker, move your fucking gallery to Malibu if you're going to be a fucking piece of shit. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. But yeah, so I don't know. It just like that kind of shit always like gets to me. But anyway, so there you go. That's some fun stuff. Some good advice for you. You never know who's going to fucking butter your toast. You know? Oh my God, guys, we just got to go back to this. Hang on. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay. Feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. Oh my God. I haven't written in this yet, but dude, have I been fucking giving this thing a hand job for fucking days now. Oh my God. This feels amazing. $9 a coffee bean. Worth every fucking penny. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling I'm going to ruin this within the next day. Oh my God. Come on. Oh. Let me tell you about this. If anyone from Blick is watching, which I know you're not, but let's pretend you are. The amount of people who work there, as nice as they are, them getting up in my business makes me want to just buy things online. Okay. So here's the thing. You go to an art store, there's two kinds of art stores. There's the art store where no one is around to answer any questions you have. And if there are someone around to answer a question and they see you, they will run the other way. Then there's a store like Blick where everyone and their mom works there, apparently. Like there's more employees there than there are people in the store. And every single one of them is going to come and ask you if you found everything okay, just so they can tell you that you're wrong about everything and they're right about everything, and you should do the things that they say. Now, I say it like this because I was in one fucking aisle. I was just trying to find some paint, okay? And every time I went into this aisle, a worker came and started talking to me and talked me off of a purchase I was about to make, trying to talk me into something else, and then telling me why this stuff here is shit and how I should be using this. Then, after like 20 minutes of them telling me how great they are, they walk away. And then I'm looking at the paint they were just telling me to get. And then somebody else walks up and then talks me off of that paint and tries to talk me into something else. Like your employees being as excited to talk about themselves as they are makes it to where nobody wants to fucking buy anything. Okay. Now, there was one person there, one person, okay, who fucking asked me a question about what I do and seemed like he fucking was interested. And that bro, dude, thank you so much. You're amazing. That made me feel like really cool. And like we ended up having a really good conversation. We were talking about other artists. It was fine. Every other person I talked to there, like was just trying to find a way to tell me what they do. And I'm like, well, you're working at an art store. So let's start with that. Okay. Before you start fucking telling me how amazing you are. As I've been doing this for years. I've been painting with oils for 20 years and and you're working at an art store, which is fine. I like art stores, but like when you're trying to tell me what I'm doing is wrong and the paint I'm using is wrong and what you do is right, because like this guy came up to me, I almost fucking smacked him on the fucking mouth. He came up to me, I was looking at some paint, and he's like, oh, and I'm going to do an accent because I always do this accent when some motherfucker says something stupid. But he's like, oh, so you are not looking to, how did he say it? You're not looking to paint professionally. Oh, wait, no. He's like, was that what he said? Because the next thing he said was, oh, this paint is perfectly fine if you are not planning on selling anything that you make and you just want to paint to make yourself feel good. I almost ripped this guy's fucking throat out of his goddamn neck. Like, I don't know why. It's the same kind of thing. For those of you who play instruments, if you've ever gone into a guitar shop and you just want to like try a guitar out to see how it feels in your hand, and then the salesman comes up and he's like, oh, you're doing that wrong. Let me show you how to play an arpeggio. It's like, oh, you're a really good guitarist. How's that band working out? Oh, like you guys tried for like 10 years and you couldn't get out of the town you're in? Oh, okay, cool. Fuck off. Let me see if this guitar feels good in my hands. I don't fucking care that you know how to play guitar better than me. I don't fucking care about any of the shit you've done. I'm here to buy a guitar. I'm not here to join your fucking fan club. It's like, why is this so hard? Like, ugh. So anyway, so there was one person who was really great. One person who was trying to, and then he was like saying, he's like, because he just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And he just kept talking. And he's like, obviously I could talk about this stuff all day because it is my passion, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I got it. It's cool, dude. And like, I'm like looking at paints and I'm like picking stuff up and he's like, ooh, no, like I would just touch a paint. He'd go, and it's like, dude, shut up. Shut the fuck up. He's like, I can understand why you would want that because of how much paint you're getting for the price. But like, if you really care about what you're doing, I mean, you would just pay more. Motherfucker, dude. Okay. But then this other woman who was very kind, I asked her a question. Actually, I asked somebody else a question about oil, like non-toxic mediums. Okay. Because those of you who've been around here a while know I almost killed myself like 2 weeks ago with some turpentine on accident. Big fucking disaster. It was awful. Whatever. I still feel like I'm having side effects from it. Okay. So I asked this woman a question about what was it? Safflower oil. And she's like, you know what? Let me ask so-and-so. I'll be right back. So, and I was talking to her for a little bit. She was fine. She helped me out with some stuff. She was actually, the first girl I talked to was fine. Oh, wait, that's not true. The first person I talked to talked me out of canvases and talked me into other canvases. There's a lot of people talking people out of things at that store. Yes, that is a thing. You know what should happen? You should have, oh my God, I'm gonna revolutionize the world of art stores. This is what you should do. Have all your expensive shit up front. So when people come in, they see this. And then your salespeople look at their faces. And if their faces are like, oh, that's too much. God, oh, then the salespeople come up and go, oh, we have like more inexpensive canvases and smaller canvases over here. If that's what you're into, here, let me take you over there. Perfect. That would be great. Do that. But don't have like these awesome deals right up front that get people all excited and then have your people come in once someone's excited about they're going to buy something. Then you come up and go, oh, don't buy that. Come buy this. Like, what the fuck is that? You already made the sale. Let the sale happen. What the fuck's wrong with you? My God. Anyway, so that's a side point. The first person talked me off of the canvases I was going to get originally and then left me. And so then I went to find other canvases. Doesn't matter. The second person is the woman who got me the agitator, the brush cleaner, the soap, and took me to the mediums and we were talking. And then that's when the safflower oil came up. Anyway, so then she sends this woman to me, and this woman, an older woman, very nice, very polite woman, starts talking to me about this shit. And then I don't know what I said, but suddenly I pissed her off or something. Or maybe I didn't piss her off and she just got really passionate about this. But she started going off. And I felt like it was on me about environmentalism and toxic paint and toxic paint chemicals and all this other shit. And how too many people like don't take it seriously and they're fucking up the planet. And she just went on and on and on and on and on and on. And then so then I asked, I'm like, oh, well, but do you guys have those canisters for your rags? And she's like, no. Like she's like, I just use paper towels now. I don't use rags. Oh, and that was the other thing too. This pissed me off. She's like, do you use actual rags when you're oil painting? And I'm like, well, sometimes, but then other times I just use like ripped up pieces of t-shirt or something. And she's like, that's a rag. And I'm like, who fucking cares? Calm down. I already said yes. Like, I don't know why everybody feels the need to have to tell me that I'm wrong about something. Maybe that's a me problem. Maybe other people are just like fine with that. And it's like, oh, that's good. I didn't realize I didn't know the difference between a rag and a shirt. Maybe I'm at fault here. I don't know. We'll put a pin in that and come back to it. Anyway, so she comes up and she's like saying all this stuff. And then she's like, but she's like, I can't be bothered. Once they dry, I wet them and then I just throw them away. And I'm sorry, I do it. I don't know what else to do with them. Okay. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I have not accused you of a fucking thing. I have been silent and you keep talking. And so like she, through just her telling me what she did, because I asked for a fucking what do you call it? Like what do you call those things? It's like a metal trash can with lids that click like this, and it's only about this big. And you put like flammable cloth in there, like things that are combustible that you don't want to have catch on fire while you're asleep. I thought that would be at every fucking art store that sells oil paints and combustible fucking oils. Okay. But I'm the asshole for asking for it. Anyway, so she goes on this whole fucking rant about how she's like, I take my tubes where I'm supposed to take them. I take them to the city and they do the thing to them or whatever the fuck she's saying. But she's like, but my rags, I don't have the time. I can't do it. Okay. And she was getting all fucking pissed off. And I'm like, oh shit. Because like, as soon as I realized like this was going badly, I was like, oh, it's all right. It's okay. No one's upset with you about that. I'm sure it's fine. You know, don't worry about it. Everything's, and I'm just like, I have no idea what the fuck to say to this woman. So anyway, so that was like a whole thing. And then, what was I feel like I talked to one other person. I don't know. Long story over. It was fine. It just like I wanted to go in there and be out in like a half hour, and I was probably there 2 hours trying to get the stuff that I got. Maybe I'll do a haul. I got a big pad of watercolor paper so I could do like these are 11 by what are these? Like 11 by 15, 11 by no, it's got to be more than that. 11 by 20 or 11 by 18. I don't fucking know. Whatever size this is, that's this size. I got what is that? 20 by 24 or 26 or something like that. So bigger sheets so I could do bigger pieces on paper. But I have all of these canvases now to do that black and white series I want to do. But I also have a lot of half done canvases that I think I'm going to like paint over and do other stuff on, just because like I was just like seeing stuff and nothing was really happening with them. Maybe I should take those to the beach and put a bunch of paint on them and see what happens. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Anyway, so that's what's going on, guys. What's going on with you? Again, Jeff, congratulations for being a fucking baller. If any of you have sent me an email in the last week and you haven't gotten a response from me, if you could send it again, because this week has been hell on earth. And I don't know what I'm going to do. And this week coming up, because I'm going to be doing the colonoscopy thing and I'm still trying to get my car, I'm probably going to have a lot more time on my hands. But I'm also trying to finish all these videos. I'm going to try to just do like a big dump of all of the Art Week videos, because I probably have, like, let me see. Let me try to explain this to you guys. This is going to be tricky. Which one is this? Okay, this is also this. Okay. Okay, so these right here, these are all of the, are these all of them that are left? These here? No, I think there's more than this, actually. Was this the last gallery I went to? Maybe. Okay. So here is this. Oh, wait, there was this one too on top, because I did this one as well. Okay, so where is the other ones? Anyway, this is like the stack of videos I have to do. Okay, so each one of these things is a video. And I've already done, I don't know how many Art Week videos I've posted so far, 3 or 4. And then this is like what, like a ridiculous amount. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I will do the Art Walk and WeHo as one video, because like I didn't really get any information for those. Two of the 3 galleries I went to that night didn't have anything for you to look at. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of stuff to add to it. So maybe I'll just do that in one video. So just like a heads up, the Carlos Almaraz at Mark Selwyn Fine Art, this was really awesome. And this was cool because this guy actually, like, on these catalogs, they tell you how much the paintings were going for, which was very helpful. I appreciated that a lot. But that was a good show. So there'll be this to look forward to. Let me show you that car crash. He did this like car crash painting that is so thick. Oh, you can't even really see it on this page. It sucks. But he did this car crash painting that is so chunky. It's awesome. There's been a ton of awesome art all week. Have you been digging it, dude? I hope so. Because like sometimes I feel like, because like my art videos, like just me showing you guys this, I lost a bunch of viewers. Like my art videos, when I do my art, it seems like those videos do great. When I talk about other people's art, like I do not get good views on it. But I think it's important. Like having like an art week. It should be art week every week, but let's just fucking pretend here for a minute, okay? So art week is art week, whatever. It's great, fine. And then at the other Jeffrey Deitch gallery, we had is it Nina Chanel Abney and with her winging it. There was this poster and there was only one left, and I should have fucking grabbed it and I fucking didn't. I've been following along. I like paintings as much as poetry. Good, man. Can't remember which one of these is which. And then at M&B, this was kind of cool. There was some cool shit. This is Magic Echoes, Brazil's, like some shit from Brazil. I don't fucking know. But anyway, so here you go. There's that banana one I really liked. That one was pretty cool. I have a story to tell you about this gallery. Okay, but this night, there were two openings I went to. One of them was, it looked like a bunch of statues either made out of soap or made out of candle wax. And they were like, I don't know, 15 feet tall or something like that. And they were really stupid. And the guy, and I only say it like this because the guy who I think made him, I don't know if this was him. I'm pretty sure it was. But even if it wasn't, the fact that I heard someone say this like made me want to fucking puke on myself all down the front of me. But he said, somebody asked him what his motivation is to create art or something like that. And he's like, I don't really care about anything except who's going to give me $20,000 to get out of bed. And I wanted to fucking kick this guy in his dick so fucking hard. And he said it with such, like, I don't know. It really pissed me off. But the thing that made me even like more like annoyed or whatever is that like I know $20,000 sounds like a lot, but to a lot of these places I've been going to and a lot of the art I've been seeing, like the smallest pieces they sell for $20,000. Most of the pieces I've been running into sell for like $100,000, $200,000. So the fact that this guy's like, someone needs to give me $20,000 so I could get out of bed. It's like, dude, what a fucking piece of shit. That was funny when you bumped into Deitch. Dude, you have no idea. Oh my God. I completely lost it, dude. And I was trying to be so cool. Okay, Jeff, you would love this. And I can't wait for you to see this video because I think you would love this more than anything else. But do you know who Doug Atkin is? Aitken? Is that his name? So this dude did these awesome fucking paintings. Okay. Now, these paintings aren't just paintings, they're like sewn. As far as fabric art goes, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Okay, so there's this, but then inside this, there was an installation. Dude, oh my God, dude. There was this installation. Does it show it in here? Oh no, it just shows the pieces of it. Okay, you'll see it on the thing. Yeah, I hate fabric. And I'm not trying to be funny about it, but like it's like he just took different canvases, different color canvases, and sewed them together onto the canvas, if that makes sense. But anyway, but these deer with the antlers light up, the bus stop, the ice machine with the cactuses in them. This whole thing is in this big room, and music's playing, and there's nature sounds happening, and everything is like interacting with one another. Oh my God, it knocked my socks off. But the people at Regan Projects were kind of assholes. So there's that. So that's fun. Bunch of fucking assholes. We all wanted to hear about that. At the Michael Kahn Gallery, this was fucking awesome. Look at all these names, dude. Can you see all these names of all the people who were in this show? Because if you can't see all the names, you have Andy Warhol, Mark Ryden, Keith Haring, Basquiat. Let's see who else we got in here. Richard Pettibone. Let me see. What's that dude who does all the fucking block work? What's that dude's name? He's in there somewhere. Anyway, but I completely lost my shit because I saw they had a original Keith Haring chalk subway piece, like on the black paper. That the black paper obviously was cut out of the thing in the subway, and then they put it on a canvas, like they matted it onto a canvas. That was fucking awesome. Couldn't fucking believe it. So that was fucking great. Oh shit. Do they have it here? Oh my God. I did not even know I had this. I'm picking up so much shit. But this place was so fucking cool. And then they had a movie called The White Rose from 1967 that had something to do with the Beats and shit like that. And I went in to watch it, but there was a woman in there with a dog. And because it was a dark room and shadows were walking in, the dog was barking at everybody who came in. And instead of this woman picking up her dog and fucking leaving, she just sat there and watched the movie and kept going, shh, shh. So like me and a bunch of old ladies had to wait outside for this woman to watch a 16 or a 7-minute movie. And I just said, fuck it, I'm leaving. But yeah, so yeah, Carl Andre is the block guy. Oh yeah, Lita Albuquerque, that thing was fucking awesome. John McLaughlin was awesome. Okay, so here is, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but here's the Haring subway thing. It was so cool. Like seeing that was awesome. And then they had a Basquiat, a little like Easy Mark sucker, like Jesus Christ. And then they had a couple different Warhol Campbell's soup boxes. And what's that dude? You would know the guy as soon as I fucking say his name. I can never remember his name. Kenny Scharf. That fucking dude. The smooth line dude. That motherfucker. Yeah. All sorts of shit, dude. That was just no idea that I was going to see this shit. And so that like kind of blew my mind. Oh, I didn't even see that. Where the fuck was that? I did see the Mark Ryden meat dress. The sculpture of the weird-eyed person with the meat dress, but I didn't see the Andy Warhol 7-cent airmail stamp. I didn't see that. So, but the meat dress was up by the front, so I wonder if that's where that was. Anyway, so that was really cool. Shit. Is that this? Yeah. Sean Kelly, the Sean Kelly thing had this awesome like calligraphy thing from that dude. That was really cool. And there's this thing where you get to do it too. So that was kind of fun. The Leeson Gallery. Oh, I didn't really wait. No, this was a different gallery. This was the Rena Spalding's Fine Art. That was kind of boring, actually. I don't think they were finished putting that one together yet. Oh, this was that one. Yeah, that one was kind of a weird show, too. That was the only show at the Leeson Gallery. Was the only one where they had someone watching you to make sure you didn't fuck with anything. Oh, there's a place called The Hole. And they had this whole thing where they had all these like robotic dudes in sweats. It was kind of scary. And they had a soft focus event. Kind of cool. So you'll be able to see that. Oh, yeah, but dude, look at these fucking clowns, dude. Do you guys like clowns? Because there was some fucking scary ass clown shit in there. And then these guys that were like fucking moving and shit. And that one was like hanging from the fucking wall, like up high. And their eyes move and their heads turn and shit. It's fucking terrifying. Oh, yeah. There was a bunch of shit like that. Then I ended up going to this one gallery on accident. I didn't even know it was there, but they were doing a cryptid thing. I can't remember the guy's name. Travis Louie, I think is his name. It was like cryptids and sea monsters. So it was like a bunch of like Cthulhu looking shit, but all like Victorian looking. So if you're into that kind of shit, there'll be a video about that stuff. Okay. Not this one, but this one. Okay. Oh my God. If you're into fantasy or anything like that, this, however you say this person's name, however you say that person's name, this under the floorboards thing, you're not going to be able to tell the depth and the size of these fucking things, but they were fucking huge and just amazing sculptures. Like just fucking unreal. So the video of that one's going to be fucking awesome. So that one is from a gallery called Moskowitz Basie. I don't fucking know how to say it, but that was unbelievable shit. You're absolutely gonna love that if you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, again, Under the Floorboards till March 29th, guys. Go check it out. Oh, here's the cryptid thing. I didn't even know I got anything from them, but like shit like this. If you're into that kind of shit, that's it. KP Projects Gallery. And Travis Louie is the artist. And then it Corpor at the Nazarian. They don't have any of the stuff, but these are like all sculptured canvas things. So the size of them are kind of interesting, and some of the stuff on them was kind of interesting. But there was this one piece from somebody else that was there that like completely blew my mind, and I'm going to rip off what they did. Not rip it off, but like it inspired me to want to do something similar. Now, this one, I don't even know how to describe this. So when you see it on video, it'll be a lot easier. But at the Matthew Brown gallery, there was someone called Michelle Uckotter. And the show is called Movie Star. And I couldn't tell if this was talking about like the Manson shit, but at this, I guess I could read this, but I would rather save it for the video. Anyway, but like it was like gold shag carpet and bad chandeliers and boxes, like packing boxes with all these like old yellowed newspapers coming out. and at first I thought the newspapers were important. And I was like looking, but some of them were like from like 8 years apart. And I think if they were important, like I don't know, like, but there was a lot of headlines about like Iran and stuff going on. So I don't know if that was at all purposeful, but all the paintings were basically about a home invasion, murder, sex thing, and it was just really heavy. But like honestly, the all the chandeliers, the fucking shag carpet, the boxes with the yellow newspaper, the broken off like gem shit all over the carpet from the stuff added everything to this stuff. So this is where you have a really cool idea for your paintings and your series, but then you have a cooler idea for the room that your shit's in. Beautiful shit there. Like that was fucking awesome. Really dug that. And then Woody Diathello at the Karma did some stuff, and the paintings were really boring, and they were all very similar, but they were in a room full of sand. So the floor was just sand, like beach sand, like everywhere, and it was all watered down, and there were like big mounds, so you could like walk up these mounds and walk down just to look at the paintings. And the paintings have nothing to do with the sand. So it's like I feel like the sand was just a gimmick to make that room not suck, because the whole reason why you would be going to this thing would be to look at the sculptures that look like these. It's like a bunch of hands and ears and feet. Okay. Now, the thing about these that drove me crazy was the lighting in that place was fucking awful. It was like this nasty yellow. It was just gross. So again, you'll see all of this stuff when the videos come out. But I'm going to try to maybe add more things to each video, because I feel like the video, like I'm going to be making videos on this shit forever. And I wanted to get all of the LA Art Week videos out before LA Art Week ends, but there's fucking no way that's going to happen. But most of these things are going through the end of March. So if I could like get people excited who are in the LA area to go to these things by the end of March, then I guess I did my job. So I'm going to have to break up the Art Week things, the Art Week shows. But other than that, but yeah, again, so many cool things I saw, dude. Like just unbelievable shit. Super inspiring. Makes you want to fucking get out there and fucking do something. Yeah, and then like the biggest, what do you call it? The biggest opening I went to was at this place right by my house called shit, I already forgot what it's called, like Hudson and Worth or something, like Hauser and Worth. And I can't remember the artist's name, but I don't get it. Like it was like I could see how much time was spent on these pieces, and they're huge, but there was a bunch of the same piece. And it's again, it's a series. I understand that, but they were huge, and there were so many fucking people there, and they were like interviewing the artists. There were cameras there, like people recording the event. There was like a sound system. Like it was packed. I've never seen an art show packed like that. Like there was so many people there, and you'll see the video. It's fucking crazy. And I just didn't get it. And I feel bad I mean, I feel bad in the sense that this guy did something that meant a lot to him and it means a lot to him, but I just don't understand what the fuck he was trying to do. And he tried to explain it. And there was like even like a video playing, like when you first walk in with subtitles where he's talking, and it was subtitles because you wouldn't be able to hear it with all the noise going on inside. So it was like saying what was happening, and I still don't get it. But yeah, not everything is for everyone to get, and that's okay. But good for him for having a fucking awesome opening. Fucking hell, dude. Good job. And hopefully you sold a bunch of those things. I don't know who would buy them just because of how big they are. I don't know where the fuck they would go, but maybe, maybe. I don't know. Did I post? Okay, so Jeff, when you said I was talking crap on fabric, if you're still here, did I post the video of the small various fires place or various small fires with that? I think his name was Mark Yang with all the leg pictures, and then there was the woman who had the 3 fabric sculptures. Or are you talking about the Deech one? Yeah, I remember those. Okay, I can't remember what videos I posted because I've like edited so many of them, and some of them aren't done being edited. But I don't remember if I actually finished that one. But I remember going on kind of hard. But like honestly, the whole thing was sculpture and like sculptors as opposed to painters. Like I think I'm onto something there. Like if we want to get all Freudian on these motherfuckers. But yeah, so maybe I need to just sculpt things that people have to walk around. What's that guy's name? Sarah? Something Sarah who makes those like the biggest sculptures ever, and it's just like a bunch of rusted metal that looks like it's gonna fall on you. Yeah, that dude don't fuck around. He's like, look at me, guys. Oh man. But yeah, so I got a ton of paint. So I'm not going to be running out of any fucking acrylics anytime soon. I did get a little bit of oil and some stuff for my brushes. But yeah, so hopefully this week. That was funny what you were saying about sculptures. It is funny, but I think it's true, dude. I think it's legit. I think it's a legit thing. I'm right there with it. Oh, Jeff, I don't know if I told you, but I'm probably going to be doing a second run of the Bloodshed review that you're in. Both the issue 1 and issue 3 with your chapbook in it. But it's going to be like just a total newsprint version. I'm not going to be doing all the like different color paper and different cardstock stuff. I just can't afford to do that. But so that's going to be out again if you are interested and if that's okay. If it's not okay, tell me and I won't do it. But yeah. And there'll probably be a digital version of it too. Just so you know. Is there anything else going on? Cool. I don't think anything else is going on. I just need to get my car back and I need, oh shit, that's what I was going to do today. I was going to do that on stream. Maybe I'll do it for members later. I have to package a shit ton of orders and I was going to do it. I was going to do it while we were sitting here. Shit. Yeah, I got to get all that shit ready. Okay. I can't do that right now. I don't know. Maybe I will move over to a members stream here in a couple minutes and do some of the cataloging that I'm trying to do. I'd like to add poems to Shipwreck and put it out as a standalone chapbook. Do it, man. Is there enough for you to just make a sequel to it? There's a few people who I'm going to be trying to push a lot harder. Do you want to as a digital only thing? Well, hit me up about it. Let's tell me what your ideas for it are and what you were thinking about doing. I mean, I wouldn't change how it is in the review just because of page count for the print version, but yeah, like let me know what you're thinking. Wow, I fucking really fucked my fingers up with this thing. All right. I have to order a bunch of paper and ink for the printer so I can start printing out a bunch of things. And I need to get the blood rag done and put out this week. Yeah, and then I think that's it. I'll put some together email. Cool. All right, guys. So if you have anything you want to hit me up about, send me an email or leave a comment down below and hit me up and we will talk shop. And other than that, members, I might be back later tonight or later this afternoon. I have to see if I could get some edits done, but I have a ton of shit I have to do here. So type hard, everybody. Join the crew down below if you haven't yet. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.